You can use the controller to get control.
Potentially ult. No ult! Nothing! I blame her for that one. I'm joking. Go. We have double fill. Double autofill. That's gonna be fine. Yeah, the support saying 80 characters a user's role is quite interesting. Let's see what we can be cooking up on mid lane. Rise. Rise, Sona. So prove yourself and... Rise! Rise! I guess it's just Orianna again, boys. It has to be Orianna again. Now, Orianna's pretty good here. It's a decent matchup versus Rise. What's also pretty important to note is that it's pretty good with Volibear, pretty good with Kill, pretty good with Rakan. I think Orianna was definitely the best pick we could have gotten. And what we're going to do in this matchup is we're going to try to win the lane level 1 by using the space strategy. We're going to try to get space up in the lane and basically push him off. And that's going to give us a great advantage in the early game. Let's see if we can actually take it. He might not give it to me. So Orianna is one of the best abusers of the space strategy because she can put her ball quite deep. I think the top lane matchup is brutal though. Might be a nuke dropping on top. And if top's getting nuked, I'm getting nuked because then this guy's gonna ult in my lane. Let's hope that doesn't happen though. She knows what that ignite PTA means. Wait, she's not running bone planing. What? So... Oh, we got first blood. Ooh! Volibear got flash. Huge! Look at that. My kill's the goat, actually. I thought she was completely trolling there, but she actually wasn't. Now, we might need to ward his blue buff right now. We're not going to be able to really utilize space strategy if we're going to ward his blue buff, but I think I'm going to be forced to ward his blue buff, otherwise Kha'Zix might yoink it. Yeah, I'll ward it, I'll ward it. I'll lose space in the lane because of that though, but it's fine. Let's see if we can still regain a little bit of space. We're a bit late, but looks like he's not really heavily contesting it. Very nice. Oh yeah, we got massive control actually. He fucked up. Oh. Nice little out tech with phase rush combo. Running away before he can combo me. Putting pressure onto his last hits here. Nice little scorch proc. Every single time he needs a CS, he needs to walk up and regain space into me. So I can just combo like that. I do not have any vision. It's pretty hard for me to play here, but I'm still gonna do it. Spot K. Nice little dodge on the Q there. Okay, we're doing a lot of pressuring. I think Kha'Zix has now finished his full clear. He is on bot side, so we're gonna heavily in top. Gotta be a little bit careful that we don't get ganked right now. Kha'Zix shows bot. Dispatch to reset. He's losing a little bit more minions than I do, I hope. I think it was pretty equal. We're just zoning off creeps. And we're going to keep this wave stat just like that. Just to be really annoying here. It's going to give us a lot more space here in the lane to play upon. Put him under a little bit of gank threat. And nicely timing our abilities with his last hits. I think we made him drop the cannon. Wow, not ideal. That hit? Some bullshit. Not ideal, not ideal. You gotta position a little bit further away from the minions. I should have landed that Q. Okay, really well played. We flashed W, so he can't flash my QW. So that was very smart. I knew I had the damage to kill him there. All I need him to do is just do this so I can push this wave. Don't think he understood the assignment on time. Gotta get this wave out, otherwise he can freeze it. Okay, So that was really good. Nice little isolated kill. And we got quite a bit of AP. So I'm going to go for Lucidities into this. I'm also going to get this because I got no flash. So I can look to control the wave without being scared. And there's so much chatter in my chat. So we're literally going to mute here. Okay, Ryze did not gank. He's got the catalyst now, so he might just be close to immortal. Yeah, he's pretty immortal. It was a beautiful dodge there on the Ryze Q at the end. So I think Ryze flashed, so it was kind of alright. Nice, we get CS. Get a nice reset here. If he's gonna hard push like this, I'm staying. We reset on this here. This is fine, he can hard push this, but... Ooh, my base is really ugly because I couldn't get my control right out. That sucks, actually. Oh, it is what it is. Looks like we're trading Grubbies for Dragon, which I'm actually pretty happy with. They don't have the best Grubs users, so that's not bad at all. We're gonna look to... Yeah, that guy's dead as fuck. Oh, we should have never reset there. We should have cross-mapped. The moment Kha'Zix shows stop, we should not base. Wait, she lived. I thought that... What? I literally thought that she would get like a bit of backup. Maybe I could have held the ult a little bit longer. This guy's just out-sustaining my mana bar without a single type of skill. It's just the catalyst. It's okay. It's what the item's made for. And you also gotta keep in mind that I got boots and not AP, so I think it's pretty justified. Cannot be hating on it. Get the wave out. We'll leave the plate for another time. It looks like they didn't trade Grubbies, so we get them too. How awesome is that? We are gonna play. We're gonna TP because of the tempo of the map. This guy is playing currently right there. Oh, well, in hindsight, we didn't have to TP. But at least we can prevent Ryze from nuking this wave and getting now a prio into bolt. Okay, Lost Chapter makes us way stronger. Looks like Kill is like doing really well. Walking Nexus is back on mid. Ryze does not have flash, so threat is really low. We cancelled the reset. Gotta be a bit careful now. That's what I thought. Yikers! Kha'Zix, that wasn't sexy, brother. That was not sexy. That was a desperate play by him. Okay, I want to look to set up a reset real soon, but I don't want to do it yet because the bolt dive is just looking too juicy. Very simple dive. Looks like Ryze ported. I don't know about this, boys. This is a little bit on the deep side. Oh my god. That was not sexy. Pantheon ult as well. That was a really bad play. Now, the good thing is that we have 3 grubs, so we got kill that's going to be running at top tower now. So it might even die. And if that dies, it's end of review. I'm just going to be getting this mid plate right here. My Q wasn't good. I'm an impatient guy. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I should have been winning, but I think if I place my Q at max range, it's good. I just didn't do it. Fucking red champion. I forgot about the red. My bad. You should still be able to play this. Boarding bolt. Fix the bot lane wave. You hate pushing out wave states like these, because if it's slow pushing into the enemies, you're going to be losing minions. We don't know what a red is, but looks like we can just play here. Go Foley. Not sure what's going on here. The lane assignments are a bit all over the place, and Volibear was focusing on the farm there. Good Foley. He had a good stun on the Pantheon though. Let's get Shadow Flame. I also want to get Mage Eyes this game, because I think it's pretty hard for them to kill me. And it's going to give me a lot of AP. Now, what we want to do, the way that Orianna likes to play the game, is we want to actively identify where the next neutral objective is and play for it. That's it. Now, since the mid lane wave is Zaya's wave, I'm going to take the jungle here, because I can't be bot just yet. And the reason why I can't be bot yet is because the wave on bot wasn't necessarily good. So we do want to be on bot side, because that's the strong side of the map. It's where the next neutrals are going to be spawning. So we're really happy with the side that we're on. The wave just wasn't that good just yet. Now what we can do is we can play a little bit slow on this minion wave. Deny them a little bit, okay? Now Kha'Zix shows top, and that means that we can just hard push. We can potentially look to dive or get tier 2. I like that they're trying to hard force on mid. Seems like kill, even beat the boys on top. Should be a tier 2 on bot or on mid. Very nice. Maybe even both. Blue white dead so we don't get flanked. Unlikely, but you never know. Some stuff happening on mid. We just keep pushing until they respond. Put my ball down. They did respond. Good ball placement, really good positioning here in the fight. One thing you like to do as Orianna is you like to be far back and let your ball do the work deep. I don't think we should continue sieging. We should just reset for the neutral objective. That's nice and consistent. Unless someone does that. This is very, very tough tethering here. Rip. Hey, I got the plan at least. Yeah, so we overstayed. We overstayed. The Rise flank got us pretty good there. We should just ran. Now, can they do the objectives with it? I probably don't think so. That's not super worth. Okay, so they can't really do these objectives, so we're gonna get in a pretty interesting position here. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna set up these neutral objectives. No one actually knows how to properly set up neutral objectives. When I look at players in my coaching, right, setting up of these neutrals is really, really hard. We want to be very careful with that. We want to push the waves first. We want to be really careful, and we want to wait for the kill timer, because the kill is going to eventually split push with TP. Now, if we lose Dragon because of no setup just yet, it is what it is. We don't have to insta-contest. What we're going to do right now is we're going to look to push out the... Hello! Okay, so as I said, no one understands how to set up neutral objectives, including my teammates. And what we should do is... What the fuck are we doing? Why we're not pushing mid wave? We can't play this because kill's not here. We just need to push mid lane wave. Now they're gonna force that, which is fine. Imagine if we were pushing mid lane wave. We would have been literally on the enemy nexus already. Now this is quite good. I'm gonna look at targets that I can potentially ult. Just let him start the rift. The Yattakan, that is. Well, great. Still seems to be chasing. I think my team should have been on the mid lane wave. We could have always collapsed onto the Yattakan, just like that. We have so much hard engage with Rakan and Photobake and follow-up, so it should have been good. Now what I'm gonna do is push out mid. Ooh. So the reality is, why do you need to push out mid lane waves? And why do you need to push out waves? Well, the way you set up an objective is to PvP. Cryo, Vision, prio. What you do is you get priority in the wave, you make someone respond, and then you shift up towards a different lane. And what happens if you shift up to a different lane is that you're then going to be in a position where you can create a temporary man advantage, force people to respond to those waves, which is going to allow you to get set up on a specific objective. Now, I really want to play T2 here. I don't know where the Kha'Zix is. He might be clearing down. I need to hover from the Rakan right here. You shouldn't overplay. You should be careful. But taking the T2 should definitely be possible. Okay. And afterwards, we're going to set up for the next neutral again. We need to back off. Yo, don't overstay, boys. We made that mistake once. And they're about to do it again. But not on my watch. Okay, so I can buy a lot of good items. But I told you guys I wanted to buy Magi, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, great. We're now gonna set up for Baron. How do we do that? Priority, make them respond, get vision, and then keep up the priority. So I'm gonna push this wave with my team. I want my team to help me push and then get up topside vision. That's the goal. Now, we're gonna need to not get prio on this wave because we have already lost priority here. So what we can do is we can freeze this wave on our side here. Not necessary now. We can take it because they're giving. If they're contesting, we can hold the wave towards our side, getting first push on that wave. But look what Rakan does. We have information on the enemies, automatically giving us priority here. And that's going to allow us to now get deep top push as well. Got to make sure I don't get caught by someone hiding in the bush. That would completely destroy our setup. And Sona is trying to contest vision. We're going a little bit deep here. Volibear can take top wave. I take mid lane wave. We keep the priorities high and the priorities up, making it very hard for them to contest. Just like that. You gotta be a bit careful of the Twitch. And what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna look to play zone control. Just like Ryze used his ult. And we have great Fog of War usage. Now this is fine. I want to keep them interested as long as possible. Because the longer I keep them interested, the more my kill can do. And we now TP to help her with the end because we cancelled the reset. Cleared the wave. It's a fucking Ryze. No ult! Nothing! I got zero help from the kill there. I blame her for that one. I'm joking. This guy just wants montage, but it's fine. So the idea was pretty good. I'm pretty sure that if we just send it there, by the way, and kill walks forward, kills the Ryze, we win the game, but it's fine. It's fine. Ah, FFO, of course. We're gonna do the exact same thing. We're going to get priority and we're going to try to get vision control around the Baron right here. We're going to now do the Baron and we're going to then end the game through topside. And we're also going to get a controller for that because
we can use the controller to get control.
interesting Ryze build. We can just nuke the wave. And I want to ward this one here. I'm a really big fan of control warding that bush. I think it's borderline overpowered. Yep, we can get that ward as well. We shoot that Zaya on mid. That's her wave to catch. I'm gonna catch top lane wave here. And then we can just play the Baron after I get this top lane wave. Boys are pretty deep. Boys are really deep. What I want is I want them to run into us. I'm not sure if it matters, but otherwise it's really hard for us to get our damage off. We need to be early and control choke points. That's how we get into a position where it's easy for us to damage them. So we got the top lane wave out. We got all the waves out very, very deep. What I'm going to do now is, since I don't deal much damage to the Baron anyway, I'm going to be a bit of a rat and control space. Now, the moment I spot Kha'Zix not here, I know that I can do whatever the fuck I want. Because there's no threat onto the Baron anymore. I gotta be careful with Sona flash ult. I'm gonna keep the waves pushed in deep. And I don't think we... Okay, she's got teleport. He does not have teleport. We literally can use this. Yes. There's this window right now that we can heavily abuse. What the hell happened to him? Where did he go? I got the ball on the Rakan. I'm gonna put the ball a bit deeper there. Speed up the boys right there. Kill the Ryze. Pretty easy win. Okay. Pretty clean game, besides for the death on bot lane, which was a little bit awkward. But besides that, pretty decent. GG's. You are much better at Ori than Yon. Bro, can't say that, man.